it's Matty coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video, and welcome to Evergreen Trails, created by JDP 5 stars, and welcome back to Park Spotlights. It's been a few weeks, apologies for that. Just had some stuff going on that I needed to sort out, but I am back doing Spotlights again. So this is a PlayStation 4 park, so will be available to all PlayStation owners. But let's have a look at this park on the workshop, shall we? So the description reads, my first creation in Planet Coaster. For best viewing results, turn everything off under global sandbox settings and something, which I don't know what it says, park settings. Park features 3 coasters, Schmeck, PTC Woody, a Vekoma Boomerang and a Intamin Rocket. So, without further ado, let's hop into this park, shall we? So here we are at the park entrance in what has got to be one of the most symmetrical entrances I have ever seen. It almost feels like a little bit of an optic illusion. It feels like there's a mirror down the middle or something. Very bizarre, but I like it. So we've got all these rocks just around here. Let's have a look what we've got, shall we? Oh, there's some nice trimming on these buildings. I like them. And then what have we got here? So we've got the sun shining on it. Guest services just here as well. I like how you put them there as well. Just a little elevation up to them as well. What else have we got down here? Oh, it's not marked. I really like this building style, you know. Really nice building. With the wooden and the black trimming. Looks fantastic. We've got Evergreen Trails there. I just want to carry on looking around here. Just before we go in, just having a look at the rest of these buildings. So we've got a block of toilets just over here. Very nice. And we've got a water feature straight away. I love it. Oh, really nice little water feature just to the side. There you go. This is the best park of all time ever. I'm happy. Right, so let's hop through, shall we? Let's come through the entrance. Oh, what an awesome sightline as well. And you can just see the coaster just off in the background. Just over there, you've got the carousel that's obviously just in front of us. Oh, this is awesome. Right, let's just have a look at this carousel. What a flat ride skin that is. It's really simple, but really nicely done. It almost looks like grass on the top as well. The way that you coloured the roof tiles makes it look like a type of grass or something, which I really like. Yeah, that's brilliant. It's a very, very simple but very effective flat ride. That is a clear example of less is more. Just rocks around the elevated ride, some trees, bushes, and a very basic square building going around it, and the effect is superb. The only thing I would say, really, is maybe just use a little bit of paint tool as well around here as well, just to break up that little bit of greenery. Of course, I don't know what terrain paints you've got here. Oh, look at my pad going. Oh, I'm not even touching it. Oh, PlayStation 5 pads, they like to drift. It's got a mind of its own, stop moving! Let's have a look. So you've got the dry grass there, so you could even like kind of just do a little bit of dry grass just around there. Where is this pad going? Stop moving! Right, so you can kind of like just go, let me just change the camera mode. So like kind of just like around here, just a little tiny bit of dry grass, a little bit of dry grass under there as well, just to the side. Just breaks it up just that ever so much more, so it doesn't all look quite so green. Around the paths especially is a really good idea. It just helps it look that much more natural. I'm not sure how much you would be able to see that. I can see it on my end, but I'm not sure how much that's coming through on the video or not. But anyway, let's hide that horrible HUD and let's carry on, shall we? Right, so let's go left, because left never fails. Absolutely love this architecture style. It's reminding me very much of Eden Gardens. I had this wood style with the black trims as well. We're kind of getting vibes of that a little bit. What's behind here? Oh, we've just got a little seating area just back here. Very cosy. With some shops back here as well. And we come back round. I like this building as well. Just all the buildings, like how they all match. You've got a very nice theme running through the park, but they're all different as well. You haven't just like copied and pasted the same building all the way around. It is all very different. We've got one of these flat rides just up here. Again, elevated once again. Just a little tiny subtle elevation changes. Yeah. Great flat ride skin once again as well. Yep, I like it. So let's hop out the exit. Right, and that goes back to the entrance. So I love how this wooden coaster is just always in your sight line as well. It seems like the center point of the park kind of thing, so wherever you are in the park you can always see it. And we come round to the Dragonfly. Just got a little shop here. I'm just making sure that I don't miss anything. I really like this one. So this must be the boomerang. So the queue comes over, a giant water feature once again. You can see why I would pick this park to spotlight. Look how much water it has in it. The whole park is basically on a giant lake. So I'm in my absolute element here. I'm loving this. You've got the ride that comes right next to the queue as well. So that ride interaction with the queue line, building the anticipation just as you come down. A little tiny bit of clipping with the tree. A little tiny bit, but we'll forgive you. I mean, this bloke's gonna full-blown have a face full of tree. I almost said something else then. Anyway, let's carry on. Yeah, just clipping through this queue line. So maybe just come through and just be a little bit mindful of just where the trees are coming through. But really nice queue line with the sight lines though. Beautiful coming down. Right, and let's have a look at the stats, shall we? So we have the Dragonfly, not green across the board, doesn't matter. G-force is really nice though. So without further ado, let's go for a ride and show everybody. So there we have Dragonfly. Now, this is a bit of a strange one to give feedback for. Because it's a boomerang, it basically did exactly what it needed to when boomerangs are concerned. It was quite generic, it ticked all the boxes what it needed to, it was relatively smooth. So yeah, for the sense of a boomerang, great job. Now what really blew me away for that ride was the way that it's implemented. And the way that it goes around the terrain and all the features around here. To me, I was that busy looking at everything else that was going on around the ride as opposed to actually experiencing the ride. I was blown away by it. The way that it comes through the trees, over the water. I just think it was really beautifully integrated, and it felt very natural and authentic. Something that I would actually be desperate to go on in real life, just because of the sightlines. So for that reason, absolutely amazing. Great job with that. Really, really great job. We've got some custom supporting here as well, I believe. Is that custom supported? Am I right in saying that's custom supported? No, that's a rock, Matty. No, that's still the rock saying rock, Matty. That's a bush now, Matty. For crying out loud. Click on... Do you know what? I think it's custom. I'm going to go with it. Because the game clearly hates me right now. It's like, you didn't spotlight for a few weeks. I'm now going to do everything I can to sabotage it. So, whatever. Do you know what, game? If you're not going to play ball, nor am I. I'm just going to carry on. Forget it. I don't even care. So, let's walk down the exit. And let's come round here. So, over the water once again. The fact that you've done this on a PlayStation 4 as well is so impressive. This does feel like a PlayStation 5 park. I'm not going to lie, just for the amount of detailing that you've gone into. And just all the way around your water as well. The way that you've got rocks and bushes and foliage and weeds coming all around it. Your water features are just so naturally integrated. Just, I love it. I mean, this is... I did a water features tutorial a couple of months ago, and this is like almost spot on from the way that I do them. I don't know whether maybe you'd actually seen that and maybe kind of gone from that, or you're just extremely talented at doing water features. That sounded very big-headed of me. That made it sound like I was like kind of very, very talented at doing water features. Anyway, I like doing water features, alright? It's my strongest asset in the game. I can't do coasters to save me life, but I can do water features. So, anyway, what have we got down here? So a nice immersive queue once again, just with all the foliage all the way around. Oh, it's a car ride. Okay. A very busy car ride as well. Wow, go figure, look how busy this is. I love this station. I like how you put the chimneys upside down, then with the light on as well. Is that one of the chimneys? Or is that just the pipes? Oh no, it's the pipes. Very nice. So the pipes with a light in them. I've never seen that done before. So, oh, we've got some haunted house music as you come around here as well. We've got a little gas station just as you come past. That's ace. Going back to the Dragonfly, actually, one thing I would actually say is I think the music choice was a little bit maybe jarring with the actual ride itself. I meant to say when I came off, but I forgot. Yeah, I think the music choice was maybe just slightly a little bit jarring. The dance music on it, I maybe would have had something a little bit different. But I like the music for this one, the haunted house music. The car's actually beating us, look, as we go around. I'm going around to like have a look. It would have been better actually to go on the ride itself, because the ride is actually beating us. We've got an upside down car in the tree. I'm going to come over this bridge here. Right, we're beating the car now, aren't we? Come round. I love this JDP. I absolutely love this. It's just so immersive. So much foliage, feels so natural. And the fact that it's all going over water as well, so much. I mean, joking aside, the fact that I love the water features so much. Yeah, of course I'm going to like that. But take that fact aside, the fact of how biased I am towards water. Despite that, it still looks amazing. Anyway, even people who don't get their kicks from water features can still appreciate just how amazing this is. I like how this comes on this little island as well, which you wouldn't really notice unless you'd zoomed out. What a great car ride, actually. That's right up there with the best, if not the best, car ride I've seen done on console, you know. Yeah, great job. You've turned what is usually quite a boring ride into something very entertaining and beautiful as you went round, so can't ask for more than that. So we've got a coaster just up there. going to come back down this way a little bit, just make sure that we don't miss anything on the way down. I think I was just too busy waffling nonsense. So, right. Where's that go? I'll go that way in a second. So we've got another flat ride just here. Let's come round here. So we've got the vending machines just under the covers. Yet another water feature. This is the park of my dreams, this is. Right, so the flat ride was called Tornado. Now I assume this must go back towards the entranceway. Not sure what's going on in there, not gonna lie. So Marina Mines. I mean, look at that. That's fantastic. I feel like I am going the wrong way though. So I'm going to turn around and go back this way and go the way that we were going before. So let's come back down here. Let's go back up here. Right. Let's carry on this way because I feel like I'm going to miss the coaster otherwise. So, like I was just a random piece of wall there as well. So we have the Wendigo. So let's have a walk down this queue path, shall we? Very enclosed with the trees coming over the top. Just once again, maybe just be a little bit careful with your trees. Just because of the clipping. Oh, I like how it comes over the top of them as well. And you walk right past the brake run as well, look. Before it comes into the station. And then all the way looking over the water as well. Wow. That was good timing just as it went past, wasn't it? And once again, a really nice station build. I just want to have a look at this zoomed out a little bit, actually. Oh, look at that. That is sensational. Right, let's start messing about and get on it, shall we? So let's have a look at the stats. So, Wendigo, we've got not quite green across the board, but we'll let you off. G-force is once again really nice limit, 78 mile an hour max speed. Oh, it's quite a quick ride. 2 airtime counts. So, without further ado, let's go for a ride. Enjoy, everybody. So, there we have Wendigo. That was a very quick ride. I wasn't expecting it to be as short as it was. It was only about 50 seconds. So, a very short ride. I like how you put the transfer track just at the start rather than at the end. Very unique and original. I really like the way that it went around through the foliage once again, through the rockwork, through the trees, through the cave system. I thought that was a really nice touch. I'm not sure if the ride needed smoothing out or not. I can't actually tell if it did. I like this kind of creature that you've got there, so you go into the mouth of the creature. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it needed smoothing or not, if maybe that's just the way the ride is supposed to be. It felt a little bit janky, if I'm honest, but as I look at the ride going around, off board, it looks really smooth, and the actual track itself appears to be really smooth as well. So I'm not sure that you'd be able to smooth that any more than what you already have. And maybe that's just the way the ride is supposed to be. It's just supposed to be that little tiny bit janky, potentially. I don't know. You'll have to let me know down in the comments below. I'm sure Michael from MJ Games will let me know that, like, Matty, that's the way it's supposed to be. Because when it comes to coasters, he is extremely knowledgeable. Unlike me. Whereas me, I just say banking, smoothing and inversions a lot, and then people automatically assume that I know what I'm talking about. I don't. I've got absolutely no idea. I know nothing about roller coasters. I don't know why you guys watch my spotlights. I know nothing about theme parks. I just waffle away, and you guys are like, oh, Matty must know what he's on about. Nope. Lies. So, we've got the ride photos just here. Wendigo gifts. Old-time photos. I like it. Right, and so let's walk this way, shall we? So what have we got here? So wall ball. Oh, nice. So you put your own little Midway games in as well. Shoot 'em up. Oh, I love it. I love the fact that you put these little things in. Again, the fact that this is a PlayStation 4 park. I mean, can we just very quickly just have a quick zoom out a second? Just look. Now, the park is not massive. Don't get me wrong. It's not an absolutely huge park. But look, even from this elevated shot, you can see the amount of detail that has gone into this park. You truly can. So the fact that this is a PlayStation 4 as well, and it appears to be mostly 10-meter path as well, which probably has helped on that percentage counter. So I assume that must have helped the fact that it's mostly wide paths. But yeah, superb. Somebody buy this man a PS5, please. I'd love to see this PS5 pimped up, and what more you could do with this, the expansion, so to speak. So we have the... I thought that said the Wii wheel. No, but it says the web wheel. So no one seeming to go on that for some reason. That's a shame. So we walk past this wood feature. Love it. So right, let's come down here. There we go. And there we are back where we were before. Nice. So we know we haven't missed anything that side. So let's come over here. Look at all that custom supporting that's there as well, with the wooden beams. So the wooden beams just all as a custom support holding that decking up. Really nice touch. And you got the waterfall there as well. So we'll carry on round. So the Forgotten Forest is where we've just come from. I feel a little bit bombarded by lights. I would maybe look at just reducing a couple of them lights, because as I'm coming in, the first thing I'm noticing is how many lights there are. It just seems a little bit overwhelming with the yellow. That might be just me, potentially, I'm not sure, but yeah, for me that's just the odd one or too many lights, and I'm just seeing too much yellow as we come around. So we have the log flume just here. You can get nice and close to that. Which way am I going? Here. Which way should I go? Is this a dead end? Or is that an... Oh, hang on. Right, that's a ride exit. Okay, okay. So we won't go that way then. So that's a ride exit, obviously. So we've just got this little house here. And we'll carry on walking this way. I like how the building structures has changed as well, as you've got over to this side of the park with the differing themes. So what have we got here? So we have the crane, which is nicely integrated into the area. We have the watering hole. Salmon Streams. Why did I call it salmon? Salmon! Why did I call it salmon? I was literally reading it like phonetically. No, it's not a salmon, Matty. It's salmon. Anyway, let's hop on this ride, shall we? Let's walk down here. Oh dear. Good job I can laugh at my own mistakes, isn't it? So we have Salmon Streams Fishing Company. A really nice queue line once again. You really have excelled at these queue lines, you know. Nice to see not cattle pen queues all over the place. Some nice interactive rides as we go around. And we don't need to have a look at stats, but let's go for a ride, shall we? Don't always go on log flumes on spotlights, so I fancy like doing it this time. Let's go for a ride. Enjoy, everybody. So, there we have Salmon Springs. Now, I've done a lot of log flumes in all the spotlights that I've done in the past. And that was right up there with among the best of them. That was absolutely sensational. And for one main reason, and I've said this word a lot throughout the spotlight, but it's applicable, so I'm just going to keep saying it. Immersion. That ride all the way through was so immersive. You are literally an expert when it comes to your use of rockwork and foliage. Right up there with some of the best I have seen on console. Honestly, I love it. Absolutely love it. This is my park through and through. It really, honestly is. Just the whole style that you've gone for. Yeah, I honestly can't praise it enough. I love this. So, right, let's walk past the entrance to Salmon Streams and round the back. Let's go for a wide berth, shall we? Let's go for a wide round, just to appreciate it as we come around. Yeah, really nice once again. Now, the only thing that I am going to say with regards to the foliage, and this is actually something that Michael mentioned to me from M&J Games, and it's something that stuck with me. He said, when you're doing foliage, try and have one set colour. Now, I believe it was actually Coaster Creations who said to Michael, who then said to me. So it was a little bit of a Chinese whispers thing. But anyway, the point being that if you've got all these differing colour trees, you can't really tell what time of year it is, because you've got very seasonal trees all over the place. So you can't tell if it's autumn or summer or spring or what. Whereas if you stick with one colour, it really makes it look like that ever so much more natural, because you've got one consistent theme. And what I'm actually doing in my new park is I'm only having green trees. I've not gone for any yellow, oranges or anything. And whilst it's a bit more tricky doing that, because obviously you're a lot more limited with the foliage that you can use, I do understand now what they mean, and it has given it one consistent theme across the park. And it really does look like it's summertime. So, yeah. But, I mean, regardless, the foliage in this park is beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. And that's not to detract from what you have done in any way. But, yeah, just something maybe moving forward in your next park, which I really hope that you are working on, by the way. I massively hope you are working on a second park, because this is just so good. So, anyway, we have Fire in the Hole awesome sign as well. So, I've got no idea what this is. Oh, is this the drop tower, is it? That's a lot of effort gone into a drop tower. But it works. I love it. I love how much effort you put into a drop tower. That's amazing. You got a dynamite warehouse. I mean, it's not massively themed though, is it? It's not a huge amount of theming. It's only simple and effective, but it works. It really does the job. That's awesome. Now I'm going to walk back up the entrance rather than out to the exit, because I want to just carry on walking and making sure that we don't miss anything as we go. So let's come back over here and let's carry on walking down this way, shall we? So we've got more food and drink. So we have Captain's Table. And what have we got over here? So we have the Shore Shop, Sailor Saloon, the Kraken's Cove. I really like the names for the rides in this park as well, you know. So what is this one? It's a long queue path. Oh, it's a Rocktopus. You put a lot of effort into your flat rides as well, which I really appreciate as well. I mean, I say lots of effort. You have put lots of effort into them, but at the same time minimal theming. So they're not over the top, and they work. They're tactful. They're not just placed down haphazardly. You put effort into doing them. And I love this buildings. The trimming is fantastic. I like how you've used the wooden panels as a trim around there. That looks really good. I've never really seen anyone use that as a trim before, to be honest, because it's quite thick. But it works. Let's carry on walking down here. Honestly, there's just so much to look at in this park. We have the cool zone, which are more vending machines. We carry on walking down here and we come to Hideaway Harbour. So over the bridge. Quite concerned that I've missed something in this park. I'm going to have a look around afterwards, I think, just to make sure. For one thing, I'm sure there was a whirly rig in this park somewhere. I'm sure I'd seen a whirly rig, because I had a quick zoom around earlier on. I like how you put a viewing point there. They just literally just stood looking at the rock. Mummy, Mummy, look at the rock. I know, son. That's a famous rock. If you smell what the rock is cooking. Anyway, warning, bear thing? Am I just being dumb? I don't know what that is. Bear. I'm honestly, I'm just being dumb. I've got no idea what that is. So Kodiak, that was Kodiak. Oh my days, the spotlight is falling apart. So yeah, that's the wooden coaster, which we'll have a look at in a second. And I've just noticed, there's the whirly rig. I was sure there was a whirly rig in here somewhere. Right. Before we have a look at this wooden coaster, let's just make sure we're not missing anything else. This takes us back to the main entrance, does it not? Yes, it does. Is there anything else that we've missed? I'm sure that we've missed something, but maybe not. Just because the amount of detail in this park is all. Did we have a look at that? What was this down here? Oh yeah, of course we had a look at that. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we have looked at everything. Go figure. Right, in that case then, let's go for a ride on this then. So, Kodiak. Oh, I feel so dumb. So let's walk down the queue path. Oh, I like this, how it goes underneath. Great ride interaction once again. And a really nice station. Again, it's very open as well. Yeah, awesome. Right, let's have a look at the stats, shall we? So, not green across the board, doesn't matter. Again, G-force is well within some good limits. So, for the final ride of the park, let's do it. Enjoy, everybody. So, there we have Kodiak. That was my favourite ride at the park as well. Absolutely fantastic. Really nicely integrated. Takes up a great footprint as well. It's a very long ride with quite a small footprint, and that's purely just because of how many times you've got it coming back and forth on itself. Really nice centerpiece of the park, very much the focal point of the entire park, and for good reason as well. Kept up a great momentum all the way around, some nice slight banking just on them corners. Yeah, great job. There's nothing else I can add to that. Really nicely done. Yeah, I love it. So, right, let's come down here, let's hop out the exit, and let's walk our way back to the main entrance, just making sure that we don't miss anything. I'm a little bit sad that I'm coming to the end of this spotlight, I'm not going to lie, I'm really enjoying this one. This is the type of park that I could spend hours walking around, just because I'm enjoying it. So we've got more Midway games here, so we've got Ball Toss, and we've got the Ladder Challenge. What's this one here? We've got the Soaker Sprint. Nice. And then this just brings us back to the carousel again. Let's just have a very quick look this way. So park picks. Some more custom beaming just there as well. Just at the side. And that's it. Oh, I'm sad. I was enjoying this. I don't want it to end. Got a nice little seating area just back here, just looking over the water. And that's stunning. Look at that. That's beautiful. But, right, the only thing we need to do is have a look at this park at night. So let's just swap it to night very quickly. And have a quick look at the park at night. Now, just from a very quick initial gut feeling, I'm actually surprised that the lighting is as good as it is. Now, that's not to take away from your skill level, but purely just because of the amount of detail in this park. And again, remembering that this is a last-gen park, you'd be easily forgiven for thinking that this park would have barely any lights, and that you wouldn't have had the percentage to put lights in and just mainly focus this on a daytime park. Forget the lighting completely so you can have more detail in the day, but you've not done that. You've still gone round and lit all the park really well, and it works fantastic. All the differing areas are all different colours, so you've got like kind of the haunted woods area that's like very dark, eerie, reddy orange colour. Then you've got like all the mining area, like kind of with the yellow. I love how you've lit up the entire lift hill of the wooden coaster as well. That must have taken a while to have done that. That's some dedication right there. And then all the main street as well, all lit up really nicely. Yeah, just the entire park just lit up fantastic. So, final thoughts for this park. I mean, what a park. I think I've made my feelings quite abundantly clear as I've gone through. If I'm honest, I absolutely love this park. This is totally my style of park, with the foliage and the rocks and the water features. Yes, I know this is a theme park game. Yes, I know I'm supposed to be looking at it for a theme park. Let me just very quickly swap it back today, quickly. Just so I can appreciate the water features, just as we go around. But yes, as I was saying, I know this is a theme park game and this is a roller coaster game, and I'm supposed to be looking at all the aspects of that. But for me, this park really stole the show when it came to all the other things as well. The theming, the foliage, the rock work, the water features. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. It felt like a real theme park, if I'm honest. And as I said earlier, I really do hope that you are working on a second park. If so, please keep me informed, because I can't wait to spotlight a second park that you do. Great job. I hope everybody else has enjoyed this spotlight as well. If you haven't, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'm not far off 1,000, I can't believe it. So any help getting there would be massively appreciated. But I will be back on Friday for another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you on Friday. Bye everybody!